Hello, this is our second video from 1.5, the graphing techniques, and these are problems from 19 to 30. And there's really just two main types. These are here 21 to 25. We're just doing one type of transformations, and on these two over here, we're going to see what function results after you apply three transformations in that order. So you got to do these three transformations in the order that they give them to you, and then see what results from that. Okay, and these are kind of a little bit more difficult and a little bit more thinking involved here. But this one is just, you have y equals x cubed, and you want to know what the transformation or what the function looks like after you shifted up 3 units. So that's just being adding 3 to the function itself. So this one is just going to be y equals x cubed plus 3. Because it goes up, it's a vertical shift. If it says shifted down 3 units, it would be x cubed minus 3. But that's what it is. So that's the answer, number 21. On this one, it's a vertically stretched by a factor of 4. Remember, that's c times f of x. And it's stretched, so it's more than 1. And it's vertically stretched by a factor of 4, so you got to be multiply 4 times the function. So it would be y equals 4 times x cubed. And that is the answer to that one. So if it said vertically compressed by a factor of 4, it would be 1/4 of x cubed. So this one's stretched, so it's more than 1, so it's 4 times. So that's 25. Now, like I said, those are pretty simple ones. But these two right here are a little bit more difficult because you got to keep them in the order that they had to do. So it says shift up 2 units, but this one's a different function. Find the function that results after the following 3 transformations being applied. And this is a different function. It's the square root of x. Now, I haven't done square root of x graph look too much. The graph is irrelevant, but what it looks like is this. 0, 0, 1, 1. Square root of 4 is 2. So that's what the square root of x looks like. So what we're going to do to that graph is we're going to shift it up 2 units. So we've got to add 2. So y equals the square root of x and then plus 2. And we're going to move it up 2 units. Then we're going to reflect that across the x-axis. That means it's got to be turned upside down. But that means you got to take the opposite of the whole thing. Because when you move it up 2 units, then you reflect across, it's going to be down here. So it's going to go up here and then reflects it across the x-axis. So in essence, it's going to be down here at -2. So if you distribute that negative, now it'll be a -2. But you don't have to do the math. And then the last thing I want you to do is reflect across the y-axis, and that's the opposite of the x. That was the very last one on my list on my overview. So all you got to do now is just put a negative in front of this one. And there it is. And so if you want to simplify that, if you want, I would just leave it like that myself. But if you want to make it look a little different, it looks like this. If you want to distribute that minus that's on the outside, I think the back of the book probably leaves it this way anyway. So either one of these is acceptable. So, but you got to remember, you got to do them all in the order that they tell you to do them. All right. So same function, but this time we're going to reflect across the x-axis immediately. So it's just going to be y equals negative square root of x. And then shift up 2 units, so bring that up 2. So add 2. That's your second one that you do. And then shift to the left 3 units. So remember, what makes it 0 is going to make it x plus 3, because that's going to be 3 units to the left. So the final answer will be negative square root of x plus 3, because the x plus 3 makes it to the left. And then don't forget the plus 2 that you did before that. So you just kind of keep in mind, keep them in order of what they tell you to do. So if they put one before the other, it might make a difference in the final answer. So, but anyway, this is it, 19 through 30. So this is your second video of 5. Thank you for watching.